girl gang. This is Dr. Joy here, and I've got my special girl, Dr. Kamesha. Dr. Kamesha has the most popular video on Delivering Joy MD TV. So I am super excited to welcome her back. It's my GYN. This is my BFF, my road dog, my sister. Yeah. We are going to be talking to you today specifically about hygiene and how to care for your body, honey. Yeah. So make sure you keep on watching. Now, let's go to soaps, because I find a lot of young women don't really think very much about what type of soaps that they're using in the vaginal area specifically, but just all over body. And so you want to have a pure soap like an Ivory or a Dove that's not heavily perfumed, or that, you know, our goal is not to smell like fruit punch. We want to just be clean.
Can't be done.
So the vagina is a self-cleaning oven. We're going to use a pure soap in our vaginal area. If you are using a pH balanced wash that has no scent, that is for sensitive skin, that's also okay. And you know, either a clean white washcloth or your hands is the way to go in the vaginal area. We don't want a lot of dye down there, like, so, you know, royal purple bath towels sometimes can really cause a problem because there is chemical in every color dye. So chemical in our underwear. You have lots of different color washcloths. These are all chemicals that interact with the chemical balance in the vagina. If we put fewer chemicals there, we tend to have better outcomes and outlooks. If you want to take a soak or a bath, you know, we want to be careful about the products that we're adding to our baths. I really just encourage Epsom salt alone. If you really just have to have some bubbles, then again, a pure soap like a Dove that does not have heavy or perfume scents. Not, you know, this Bath and Body Works stuff smells really nice, but it can give you a rip-roaring vaginal infection. So you want to be careful about the things that you're putting in the vaginal area, soaps and shower gels. And you don't want to put the shower gel down in your vagina. It's totally okay for your skin, your arms and legs and back and all that. But in your vaginal area, don't put that really heavily scented stuff down there.
And I have to go back to my original hygiene tips too. Please elevate the leg. When you're in that shower, make certain you elevate the leg so that you're able to expose the labia, and you're able to lift the labia, and you're able to clean those areas.
Right.
Thoroughly.
I saw this one young woman who has so much dirt crusted in the crevice between her thighs and her vaginal area, and I thought, oh my gosh. And the first thought I had was, you got to get this leg up and get in here and scrub those crevices. And I know she was embarrassed, but I had to literally help her clean this area out. And so, you know, make sure that you're getting in there and cleaning well. It's important. It's really important to make sure that you're doing
for
that.
your health. And I'm a little concerned too about why are we using such heavy perfumes? You know, we are not made to smell like roses. I am all for being clean, all for that. But I'm just concerned with all of these soaps and detergents and things that women and young women are applying to their bodies, and there's just no shame in how we're made.
Right. And the vagina is a self-cleaning oven. It does not need you spraying and squirting and doing all kinds of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Like these yoni pearl detox things. So I do not advise. What do you usually?
I have had patients putting garlic in the vagina. I have had patients putting strawberries in the vagina. And recently I had a patient that had gotten some yoni pearls off the internet, some detox pearls, and she said, I will never do that again, Dr. Harbison. She said, I ended up in the ER. That's how raw it made her from inserting this in the vagina. Let me just help you a little bit. So the skin, the tissue in our mouths, the inside of our lip and our jaw is very similar to the tissue that's in the vagina.
Absolutely.
It's different. This skin is made waterproof,
Right.
you know, but the skin and the tissue in our mouth is made to exchange fluid and to do it freely. We don't put harsh soaps in the mouth. We use mouthwash. We use toothpaste. That's because these things have been designed
Right.
to put in them. We're not going to Bath and Body Works and going to take that soap and put it in our mouth. So then why are we putting it in our vaginas? Okay? Like, I promise you, if you elevate that leg and you just wash that area so that it's free of debris, you're removing the excretions and oils that are coming from our bodies. And you're doing that every day, that's all you need.
Absolutely. And the other thing is making sure that you are drinking enough water. Water has a huge impact on your vaginal moisture, but also the pH balance of the vagina. And then too, making sure that you're eating a healthy diet. That makes a difference. A lot of patients who are having frequent yeast infections are also patients who are eating a really high carbohydrate diet and a really high sugar diet. And so, you know, your diet makes a difference when it comes to what the vagina looks like, smells like, and tastes like. Yeah. So, you know, people talk about it and you hear rumors, but that is true because your vaginal secretions are part of your overall body secretions. So it's just like you smell some people who have a really horrible body chemistry, like sweat-wise, the sweat smells bad. Same thing is true for the vagina. If you're only drinking soda, you're never drinking water, you're not eating a healthy, balanced diet, the vagina is going to have an odor to it because of that. So you want to make sure that you're staying well hydrated, that you're eating
With
a balanced diet with water. Yeah, water.
With water.
Water. It's important. You got to drink water. Okay. I know everybody. Somebody. I was somewhere the other day and somebody asked, "Do you have anything to drink?" It was said we have water. He's like, "Ugh." You know, I'm like, no, water is important. We got to drink water. It's so important. So make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. Now, I mean, all of these different additives that we see and that we hear about on the internet, be careful with those. If you choose to purchase one of those, make sure you see your gynecologist and get their opinion first. Like, I personally don't really have a problem with like the yoni steams, but I don't like the yoni pearls, and I don't like the weighted cones that people are putting in the vagina. I've seen several really bad outcomes with those, and I think that there is a place for weighted cones or eggs or balls, but it is the place of pelvic floor physical therapy when you are dealing with a pelvic floor physical therapist who is helping you strengthen those muscles. And if you feel like you need to see a pelvic floor physical therapy, I mean, your gynecologist would be more than happy to refer you. So make sure you're using those things with the amen from your gynecologist. And if she says or he says that, yeah, I think this would be a good idea for you, or they have referred you to pelvic floor therapy, then that's all good. But just trying things, a lot of things at home by yourself can sometimes wind you up in the hospital and in surgery.
And hey, girl gang, we're here. And all you need to simply do is just put in your question. Let's
your
say
comments, your questions.
Hey,
we'd be happy to talk to you about it.
Absolutely. I mean, some of you may not, establish care with a gynecologist yet, or you just can't quite get yourself together to ask that particular question, but hey, this is it. We're here. You certainly can put your comments, your questions, and who knows, that might become a whole nother topic. But I really do think we need to do something with these yoni detox pearls and things. We definitely.
Yeah, I have had some women come in absolutely on fire. That girl, this girl is on fire. seriously, no lie. I mean, they have been so raw and irritated. And I'm like, what did you do? Oh, well, I got this V stuff or the whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, this looks horrible. So be careful with those things. Make sure that you're really doing your research and that you're asking your doctor about these things before you just throw them up in your vagina. Your vagina is precious. That's your precious pearl, honey. You don't need to just be doing any and everything.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
It's so much to know. Being a woman requires us to know so many different things and to be prepared for so many different situations. Being a woman is a privilege. It's a wonderful thing, but it requires us to be mindful of many things. And so we're going to be giving you lots of tips and tricks, and hopefully Dr. Kamesha will come back and visit as much as possible, because I just love her. I love being around her, and we have such a great time. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any episodes. All right, girl gang, we'll see you next time. Peace.
See you soon, girl gang. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below.